Two popular activities in one spot and for free. Can't beat that. Allison Schroeder is here from Levis Commons with artist Matt Richards. Lots of fun in Perrysburg this weekend. Good morning, folks. Thanks for being here today.
Well, good morning. Thank you.
Lots of fun and lots of beautiful things to look at.
Thank you.
So you said we were talking a little bit. Some of this is hand blown, right?
Yes, this is all. It's all hand blown. The pieces that you see on the backside here are all hand blown. The pieces up in the front are sculpted glass.
Wow.
But the blown ones evoke different emotions. I've tried to show a sense of movement in the glass, and each different pieces are from different parts of the country that I've been. This piece here, as you can see, it evokes that emotion. I was down in West Texas, in the hills and the desert, and the blue sky is what I tried to achieve there with the striations of the stone and stuff. And this particular piece here was from a trip that I took out to Zion National Park in the red rock and the different colors of green and brown.
And all those layers there too.
Yeah.
Just beautiful work.
Thank you.
And one of the artists is going to be out at Levis Commons this weekend, right?
Right. We have over 130 artists that will be there. This is the 13th year for this Fine Arts Fair. It's a little bit different each year. A different artist, different mix of art. So even if you've come in the past, you got to definitely come out and check it out again.
And everything starts, it's Saturday and Sunday, right?
Correct.
Okay, what time does everything start?
It starts at 10 o'clock on Saturday, 11 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay, so it's kind of like a nice way to just kind of walk around outside. Are you guys going to just have different stations set up throughout?
There's different booths up and down the street and different locations on the different blocks. I personally will be at booth 103, which is right in front of Brighton Jewelry.
Okay. Yeah.
So if somebody wants to stop by and observe my glass, feel free to do that. But please walk around and see everybody else. There's a lot of artists that are there. Right. A lot of people have put a lot of work into it.
Right, 100, you said more than 100, 130 or whatever?
130.
Artists? Wow, so, you know, why is it so important that people come out and they learn, you know, about the art and you're here in Perrysburg, right? So you're a local artist. I mean, what is it?
And that's what's important to me is to be there and to have people come out and see the glass. And there's a lot of people that I know that don't even realize the type of glass that I actually blow. And for them to come by and see it, you know, it's a different experience for them to just stop and take a look at it. For me, you know, one of the greatest things is somebody walking by the booth and then all of a sudden has that aha moment as they're walking by and their eye catches something and you see that expression on their face, that moment of wow.
I get it.
You know, and that's awesome. And these particular pieces, you know, we look at some of the larger pieces here, you know, the glass is a partnership. You know, some of the small pieces I can do by myself, but the larger pieces I have a partner that comes in and helps me, and without the help of Rob Dowell, you know, these particular pieces of glass would not be here right now.
Talk about how long it takes to make, you know, some of these larger pieces.
Sure, the larger pieces are a combination of an hour to 2 hours of work, and once you start the piece of glass, it's there until it's done. Because I mean, you're working in front of an oven that's about 2100 degrees. And you're constantly going back in, and the hotter the glass is, the easier it is to blow. As it starts to cool down, you're not going to move the glass. So, you know, it takes about an hour and a half. The biggest part of it is putting the applications of color. On some of these pieces such as this, you may be looking at 10, 12 different colors that are combined in here.
Yes. Wow,
so it's a matter of putting that in and then twisting and raking the color through.
It's just beautiful. So obviously this is glass art that we're talking about. When you talk about all the artists that are going to be there, what types of mediums are we talking about?
There's a mix of everything: painting, ceramics, pottery, glass, obviously wood, textiles and fabrics, just a little bit of everything that you could imagine, and just a few of each, so it's a nice sampling of each different type of medium.
Yeah, and so what else can people expect the next couple of days if they come out?
Right, we have live music both days. There's a kids area where the kids can come and try their hand at some art, and then of course there's all the Levis Commons shops and restaurants to check out as well. We have 12 restaurants. Come out, eat, browse the art, and hang out for the day.
Maybe go home with 1 or 2 or 3 pieces.
That would be awesome. If it's not me, it's from other artists. That's awesome.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Well, stay with us for more Your Day and Eclipse Day special from the Toledo Area Humane Society. But first, some stories we're working on for WTOL 11 News at noon.